Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Boxycharm. So for those of you who don't know, Boxycharm is a monthly beauty subscription service. It's around $25 US and they send 5 full-size products every single month. And along with this YouTube video, I do an in-depth review of all the products. So if you want to see how I feel about these products, about testing them more, check out my blog at the end of the month. Okay, let's get into it. I got this on Thursday, I believe. Literally the day right after St. Patrick's Day. This month's theme is lucky. So I've had this box for a couple of days, but haven't had the chance to film it yet. I've held off trying everything but one product, and I'm already in love with that one product, so let's get into it. So the product that I did try, this is, I'm not sure if it's CAB or KAB. This is their hydrating lip oil. Say goodbye to dry and thirsty and hello to juicy hydrated lips. Your lips will love this non-sticky instant burst of hydration that comes in 6 different tints. So I have this formula on for comfortable juicy lips all day long, and this is $20 US. So I got this lip oil and my lips were so dry when I opened my box, so I decided to try it out and I absolutely love it. So as you can see, I have this blue tint. There's a couple other tints like pinks, reds, oranges. I will say though that the blue doesn't really translate to the lips. You'll see in a second. They also do have a clear, and like just look at that texture. Oh, then it comes with this doe foot applicator that is pretty big. It's also pretty hard as well. I'm gonna apply this onto the lips because my lips are dry and crusty from foundation. Ta-da! As you can see, it doesn't really translate to blue on the lips, more just like clear, and it has a really nice coconut scent. Like it smells so good. So this is what it looks like, really oily and juicy, and it's not sticky whatsoever. It's actually so hydrating because it's a lip oil compared to a lip gloss, so it has that like oils that'll hydrate the lips. So yes, we're gonna leave this on the lips while I do the rest of it. That is definitely my favorite thing in the box. Well, I haven't tried the rest of the stuff, but that is definitely a winner for me. We have 2 brands that I want to talk about because I know that they're kind of controversial. We have a Lime Crime product, and we also have a Too Faced product. Now, I did some digging and some research. I've heard of Lime Crime a lot. They've been around for a while, and I've heard of them because I know that they had a lot of issues and a lot of controversies. From what I could find online, it seems to be that it is their former CEO was the big issue. Like, you can Google it for yourself, but like they did it, like they had both controversies with like cultural appropriation and also like product issues. Like, I don't know. Anyways, there's lots of controversies. From what I could tell though, it was mainly the president. I think her name was like Deidre or something like that. Anyways, she has stepped down as CEO and she was on board for a bit, and then she's stepped away from the board. So it's kind of like a Kat Von D situation, or KVD Beauty, that like now Kat Von D is gone and she was the issue behind the brand, and now that Kat Von D is gone, KVD is an okay brand. And I think it's the same with Lime Crime, that like now that she's gone, Lime Crime is an okay brand. If I'm wrong, please let me know down in the comments down below. The other brand is Too Faced. I've purchased Too Faced in the past, and then when all of the controversies came out, I stopped purchasing it myself, but I got it in some of my Boxycharms. So I like use a product because I got it. But yeah, if you don't know about Too Faced, a lot of the issues deal with key tutorials that like they did a collaboration, and there was like a lot of shady, sketchy stuff with that. And then also when she came out being transgender, there was a lot of issues with the CEO's sister making some nasty comments. The CEO's sister did get fired, but like the handling of it was like meh. So I don't know where it stands, if they are forgiven or not, but basically just wanted to mention this, that like I personally like to inform you guys because this is something that I like to be conscious of. I try and be conscious of the brands that I use and also promote to you guys. So definitely check out these two brands or research it and decide for yourself. I think with anything, I'm never going to tell you what you should feel or think or do. Just try and bring light to the situation. Try and influence you to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. So I will be testing these out because I did get them in my box. From what I could tell, it's like kind of sort of okay. I also do think it is interesting that Boxycharm chooses to include some of these kind of controversial brands. It's a choice. I could definitely see that these brands benefit to pay. I don't know if Boxycharm if brands have to pay to be in Boxycharm or not, but I could see the benefit of working in collaboration with Boxycharm and getting these products out to people, because you know, lots of people like to post about their boxes, so that's free publicity for them. And if someone likes a product that they got in their box, then it might influence them to then buy more things from the brand. So I definitely see from a brand's perspective why it's helpful to go into Boxycharm and why it's beneficial for Boxycharm, because they need brands to be in their box. So yeah. Anyways, that's very long-winded. Let's get into doing the makeup. So this is the Lime Crime Venus 3 eyeshadow palette. I'll show you what it looks like. So here's the shades, purpley shades. I love this tones, absolutely love it. I was just writing a blog post today. It'll be up by the time that this video is up, so I'll link it down below, talking about spring eyeshadow palettes, and this is definitely up my alley for spring. I love wearing purples. So this palette is filled with rapturous lilac, rose gold, mauve, and earthly brown shades. The ultra buttery formula swoops on richly pigmented color that doesn't fade or fall out. The dreamy lavender and rose gold box is graced with Venus herself, and this is $38 US. I will say that I kind of hate how bulky it is, like you can see. Also, this doesn't close very easily. You have to make sure, actually now it's doing it, but see, you can see it, you have to make sure that my mirror lines up. Yeah, I hate bulky packaging. I think this is just so extra because I do not have a lot of space for this. So anyways, let's test the eyeshadows. As always, I'm just gonna speed through this. This is the eyes. So I use Dreamy and Ecstasy in the crease, and I also chose the smallest eyeshadow brush possible. I could have picked a bigger one, but no, I was determined to use this really small, obnoxiously small one. I should have used this one. Anyways, so I did that, and then I put Dreamy also on the lower lash line. I put Rapture all over the lid, and then I put Beam right on here. And yeah, so I used 4 out of the 8 eyeshadows, and I think they all went on beautifully. Nothing groundbreaking technique wise, but I think it turned out well. I love wearing purples on the eyes, so yeah, so far so good. I think this is a really pretty eyeshadow palette. Moving on, we're still on the eyes. We are going to be using the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. This creamy mousse formula was developed with a special blend of whipped melting waxes that deliver an immediate full load of extreme volume without a heavy feeling. Innovative polymers keep the lash flexible while lifting, lengthening, and locking in 24 hours smudge-proof, flake-resistant curl. And this retails for $26 US. So I do really enjoy this packaging, and it like clicking it into place. Check out the wand. Whoa. This is huge. I think on the box it talked about how it had an infinity shape, I'm not a big fan of like really huge pokey wands like this because I have the habit of getting it all over my eyelid. I will say before I try it, I find that mascaras, you kind of gotta let it dry out a little bit before you really can tell what the formula is like. I've tried many mascaras that I didn't like them at first, and once they dried out then I like them. Yeah, so let's try this. There's so much product on this brush. Here's the mascara on one eye. This is the other. So far I gotta say this does give lots of volume but not a lot of length. I don't think my lashes are that much longer. One just like volume. Let's do the other eye. I will say that because this wand is so big, I'm like scared to really get it in, especially at the tip. Like I feel nervous about going into my inner lashes because I'm afraid I'm gonna hit my nose. Okay, here's the other side, both sides done. So this is a very voluminous mascara. I definitely have lots of volume but not a lot of length, which I prefer length over volume. I do think you need a little bit of a balance in between the two because you don't want something that's like super long and no volume. But like I'm pretty lucky that I do have naturally long lashes. Mascara formulas are more personal preference. People want different things with their mascaras. Some people want more volume, some people want more length, some people need like a curl hold, that type of thing. So for me personally, this is not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's a really good job of giving volume. Like I think it just looks so much like darker and more defined along the lash line. I really don't like this wand. I think it's just way too big, way too pokey, but people prefer this over like the plastic wands. I much prefer something like this, but I know a lot of people hate these types of wands, so it's all personal preference. Okay, so quickly to finish this look, we're gonna pop some black on the top waterline and white on the bottom. Normally I would put on lashes with this look, but since we're testing out a mascara, I'll leave them be. Moving on to the next product. This is, it's so bright, look at this orange. This is a Mavin Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. This is a very interesting description. Set your intentions in your makeup with this aura-lifting antioxidant-packed rose water setting spray. Mist all over your finished look to lock it down and prevent smudging for up to 16 hours. And this is a new launch. So let's shake well before use and let's test this sprayer. Oh, not too bad. Okay. Ready? Oh, it smells a lot like rose. Let's get the fan. There we go. There is the face after. Not bad. I don't think it added any glow, which is fine by me. I was looking pretty dewy anyways, so I kind of just set everything down, blended everything into the face. And I mean, it didn't claim to be dewy setting spray anyways, so like I don't mind that. This smells strongly of rose and not like, I'm not a huge fan of rose scent. I find that it's just very like floral and kind of just gives me like old lady vibes. Also, I can definitely smell the alcohol in this as well. Curious what the ingredients are. So like it's got like a rose alcohol scent. Not exactly the most pleasant. Ha! I was right. The ingredients are first water and then alcohol denat. And then PVP, whatever that is, and then rose water. So yeah, the alcohol will do a really good job of setting down your makeup, but if you have dry skin, stay away from this. This is not really gonna hydrate you. So yeah, The alcohol is what keeps everything long lasting for those 16 hours that they claim. They won't hydrate you at all. So yeah, we'll test this out. Not really a fan of the scent. Also, bright orange is not exactly the color that I would go for, but you know, to each their own. Now, let's put on a lip. As you can see, I've been filming for about half an hour and this is still so glowy and like dewy. Like, the lip balm is still holding out strong. This is not one of those lip balms that you put it on and then after 10 minutes it's already like dried into your skin. This is going to give you long lasting moisture. Put on a lip and we'll talk about the last product. Here we go. There's a lip. This is Bite Beauty Lip Cron in Glacier, and it's one of those lip products where I hadn't used it in a while and then I pulled it out and then I put it on. Fell in love with it, so I keep on reaching for it now. I wiped off a little bit of it, but I kept a bit of that lip oil underneath, so it just adds some charm to it. So this is the finished makeup. And now the last product that we have, this is the Lavish Wet Brush Cleaning System with silicone pad. I'll show you the thing. So it comes with this little soap. It's still in the plastic, and then on the lid it has this little silicone thing. It says a convenient brush cleaning system to quickly and easily remove makeup residue from cosmetic brushes. A textured silicone pad stores nicely inside the container. This is a vegan-friendly cleanser, gently removes stubborn makeup residue. So the directions say to wet brush in water, swirl brush onto soap to lather, sweep back and forth on silicone pad to remove makeup, rinse with water, allow brush to air dry, drain any excess water from container and pad, then close container. Oh, and this is $50. That's pretty good. I have used Beauty Blender, has something similar. They call it their Beauty Blender like a solid cleanser, and I have used that in the past. I liked it, but I found that it like got moldy. Like it had like black spots in it because you kind of like put it back on after, and I guess that could like the moisture, and if the soap doesn't dry properly, I don't know. So we'll see how this one performs. I will insert some footage here of me testing it, giving my thoughts. Okay, step one, the brush. This is the brush for pink eyeshadow. Swirl on soap. There's a bit of pink in the soap now. And we swirl back and forth the pad. Rinse with water. Looks pretty clean. Let's rinse this. The only issue is that with these types of things is that now you have some of the product on this, so I have to rinse it. Pretty easy to use. I will report back on my blog post how my brush feels after it dries, and I'll do all my brushes. I just wanted to do one for the demo. So the total of this box is $121. You know, not the most expensive, not the cheapest box I've ever got. And yeah, let's kind of do like a quick run through of my thoughts. I think for sure my favorite product is this Cab. I'm gonna go with Cab. This Cab Beauty Oil. I absolutely love it, and I definitely see myself reaching for this over and over and over again. This Lime Crime palette, I really do like the colors, and I think it worked well, but you know, purple. While I love purples, it's not something that I wear every single day, and packaging is so bulky. Do not like that. The mascara isn't bad, but it's not like what I reach for all the time in a mascara. So personal preference. Same with the rose water setting spray. It's not bad, but that rose water scent. But you know, lots of people do like rose. And yeah, I've yet to test this out. So please let me know, guys. What do you think? Down in the comments below. I think this is better than last month. I think last month was a dud. This is more like personal preference. There's a couple of things where I'm like, but they're not like bad products. Yes, and if you got Boxycharm, please comment down below the products that you got in your box. Did we get different stuff? Did you like the stuff that you got in your box? Please let me know. Please like this video if you want to see more makeup and beauty videos from me. And please subscribe to my channel, it really does help me out. So guys, that is it for today. I will see you in another video super soon. Okay, bye!